What's up? I'm back. We're still catching up on some episodes. We just got Legends of Tomorrow left to do the videos for. And then tonight, in a couple, it looks like 2-3 hours, Arrow's back with episode 15, and Colton Haynes is going to be back. So we're almost through. I got 3 episodes of Legends to watch and do reviews for still. So, by the time I finish those, Arrow will be out and I'll be able to watch. Excuse me. I'm still sick. We're almost done. Almost through this. And then hopefully I'll be able to rest and get some sleep. But we'll see. So this is Legends episode 10, Daddy Darkest. So the episode starts off with John Constantine, who we met in Arrow season 4, episode 5, or season. I want to say season 4, episode 5. I want to guess because that's when Damien Dark first appeared in Arrow, and we haven't seen him since. But he was performing an exorcism in an insane asylum on a little girl named Emily, and then there's a demon possessing Emily who says, "I'm going to visit one of your friends next. She's visiting the darkness soon." And he brings up Sarah Lance's name, who John performed an exorcism on back in episode 6 or 7 of Arrow, when he brought Sarah back from the dead. And then, well, he didn't bring Sarah back from the dead, but he brought her soul back. So there's a couple funny things that go on in this episode. Sarah, we'll get to that part later, but Sarah initially talks to Ava from the Time Bureau, and Leo tries to give her some dating advice and tell her that, yep, she's definitely flirting with you. Which is, I thought the gay version of Leonard Starr was hilarious. It's a really good way to go at it. I love Wentworth Miller, and unfortunately, at the end of the episode, he has to leave, which, he's a great character, and I wish he could stay at Legends, but he does have to go back with Ray and save Earth X a little bit more. Excuse me. So then John goes to visit Sarah Lance and goes, "Hey, what's going on? There's a demon that says he's after you." She's like, "I'm done fighting demons except for this demon that we're actually literally fighting right now. His name's Malice." He's like, "Great, I got the name, that's all I need. I'm leaving." And Sarah's like, "Nope, you can't do that, we're coming with." So they go to visit the insane asylum, and they find the little girl named Emily, who they actually find out is Nora Dark, Damien Dark's son, or Damien Dark's daughter, my bad. And so then Malice possesses Nora's body and sends Leo, John Constantine, and Sarah back in time to 1960, something like that. And so they have to send a message to the rest of the team, like, "Hey, come get us, we're in trouble. We're back in whatever time, 1960 something, 68, I believe." And so Leo writes a little letter and is going to put it in the picture from the room, so when the Legends go to investigate it, that they find that note and then go back in time and save him. Problem solved, right? Nope. Leo gets caught by the warden of the insane asylum, and she's going to do a lobotomy on him, which is ridiculous. But that's the past for you. And meanwhile, right before he gets his lobotomy, John and Sarah hook up in a laundry closet. You can see it coming from a mile away, but anyways, so while that's all happening, they go and save him from the lobotomy, and they're all trying to get back in time. In 2017, Ray and Zari take the little girl, Nora, to the Jitters, and she sees a clip of Oliver Queen being outed as the Green Arrow, and which makes sense with what's going on in Arrow. And so she gets triggered from that and brings back old memories, and the darkness consumes her, and Malice comes out, and Malice fights Ray and Zari in Jitters. So at this point, with Leo being caught and everything going on in the insane asylum back in '68, they decide, hey, we're going to try and summon Malice within Sarah, and she's going to draw the little time travel thing and get us out of here. So Sarah goes into the dark. She starts drawing it, but then she hears some crying. She goes and finds Nora and says, it's okay, I got you. Like, you need to be strong. And right as Zari is about to die from Malice, like, pointing all these shards of glass at her, Nora takes back control of her own body, and Zara and Ray are good. And then Sarah, somehow, the distraction in Central City was enough for her to go back and draw the symbol. They all come back to the present time in the insane asylum, and everything seems good for just a couple moments. And then back at the coffee shop, Dark comes in and takes his daughter back. So Nora, who's been with the team this entire episode, they've only done anything but help her. Damien Dark comes in and she has nothing to do but go back to Daddy, which is why it's Daddy Darkest. And so everything that happened in this episode kind of went to nothing. There's also a little arc with Kuwasa, the water totem bearer, and Zari, or not Zari, with Amaya. And so Amaya's trying to talk to Kuwasa, and they kind of are on the same page, like, you better be able to save me. And so I think they have a mutual trust, and so it's hard to say how their relationship will work in the future. If all three of them will eventually all team up, her, Zari, Amaya, Zari, and Kuwasa. I'm assuming all 6 of them will all be in play at some point. It might be 3-on-3, it might be 4-on-2 with just Zari and Amaya. It might be Amaya versus everyone else, because Zari in this next episode kind of looks like she's going off the rails. I just started like 2 minutes in. Here I Go Again is episode 11. And so, yeah, so Dark takes his daughter away, and all that other stuff with the totem bearers are off to the side for this episode. But going back to the overarching story is, as Constantine is leaving the Wave Rider, he talks to Ray about the magic gun that he was creating, and he's saying, you said that wouldn't work, that only the totems could beat Malice. And he goes, well, that's true, but the beast lives within Sarah, meaning Malice, and if she ever turns, you're going to need that against her. So basically, John does not trust Sarah at all. He just kind of warns Ray to be on the watch for that, and it's totally apparent in the next 2 minutes of this episode. Is Ray's like, oh, don't make Sarah mad, don't make Sarah mad. I think the only thing that would trigger Sarah is bringing Laurel back, something like that, into going into that dark place, or seeing her father, or something with her past. And so, at the end of the episode, Constantine leaves, Leo leaves. He has this scene with Heatwave, who's been watching a football game the entire episode, where it's kind of cute, but then Heatwave is like watching the football game while he's trying to say goodbye to Leo, and it's just like, come on, buddy, like, come on. And then Sarah calls up Ava to just talk, and she gets word that Rip Hunter's in the wind. He escaped from the Time Bureau. He has a knack of doing that with time organizations, is just being this, like, odd man out who always escapes and is doing his own thing to, like, save time. Like, he could have created his own team and, like, fought the Time Bureau by now. Like, that's how good he is with time. So, yeah, like, Rip's in the wind, which means a lot of stuff could happen. He might come back, join the Legends. He might not. Who knows? But that's episode 10, Daddy Darkest. I'm going to be finishing watching episode 11, Here I Go Again, 12 and 13. And then episode 14 isn't back till, I want to say, the 19th. And then today's the 8th. So we've got a while for that. But that's where I will leave it. And I will see you guys on the next episode review. Peace out.